Looking for the best processor deals this Black Friday? Stay tuned, we've ranked the top 7 CPUs you need to see before upgrading your rig. Let's kick things off with the Ultra 5 225, the entry-level champ in this lineup. It's number 7 on our list, but that doesn't mean it's bad. This processor is part of Intel's latest lineup and brings a modern design with performance and efficiency cores, making it a solid starting point for budget-conscious builders. It features a total of 10 cores and 10 threads, and the hybrid setup does a nice job juggling light multitasking and everyday use. With support for DDR5 and PCIe 5.0, it's built for the latest platforms, and its base power of just 65 watts makes it one of the most efficient chips on this list. That said, it does have some obvious trade-offs. You're working with fewer cores than anything else here, and the 4.9 GHz boost clock, while solid, is noticeably lower than the more powerful chips further up the list. For gaming or heavier multitasking, you'll find it hits limits faster. But if you're building a starter PC or upgrading an old rig on a tight budget, this one delivers just enough power to keep things smooth. Plus, it's ready for modern features. Not bad for the most affordable option here. And hey, if you want links to all the processors in this review at the best prices, they're right down in the description. Next up is the Ryzen 7 7700X, sitting at number 6. This one's been around a bit longer, but don't count it out. It still packs a punch, especially for gamers. With 8 cores and a 5.4 GHz boost, it delivers fast, single-threaded performance that many titles still rely on. This chip rides on the Zen 4 architecture and uses the AM5 platform, so you still get access to DDR5 and PCIe 5.0. And its high base clock means it's snappy right out of the gate. For most gaming builds, this CPU holds its own, and then some. However, at 105 watts of power draw, it's not the most efficient chip for its core count, and compared to newer Zen 5 CPUs, it's starting to feel a bit dated. It also doesn't have the massive cache you'll find on some of AMD's newer gaming-focused options. That said, for a pure gaming build on a slightly older AM5 board, this is still a fantastic pick. It gives you strong performance without going overboard. If you're enjoying this rundown, hit that like button and subscribe. It helps a ton and keeps you in the loop for more tech picks like this. Sliding into the 5th spot is the Ryzen 7 9700X. It's a Zen 5 upgrade to the previous chip, and it brings smarter efficiency and slightly more power where it counts. You still get 18 cores and 16 threads, but this time at just 65 watts of power, which is a big win for heat and energy use. The newer architecture gives it a snappier feel, and that 5.5 GHz boost clock means it doesn't skimp on performance. It's especially good for users who want solid gaming and creative workloads without jumping to the 12 or 16 core territory. Of course, the drawback here is still core count. While it's more efficient than the 7700X, it doesn't make the leap in multi-threaded power that some of the higher tier CPUs offer, especially those packing double the threads. Still, this is a great sweet spot option. If you want next-gen efficiency, solid gaming performance, and modern platform support without draining your wallet, the 9700 is an easy pick. At number 4, we have the Ultra 7 265K. Now we're getting into serious territory. This chip cranks things up with 20 real cores using a mix of performance and efficiency cores. For anyone doing a blend of gaming, streaming, and productivity, this kind of balance is gold. Its 5.5 GHz boost and updated Arrow Lake architecture make it feel fast and capable across the board. You also get a big boost in cache and platform features, perfect if you're building a system with all the latest tech. But that performance comes at a price, and not just the price tag. This chip runs hot under full load, with turbo power drawing up to 250 watts. So you'll need a solid cooling setup and a reliable power supply to make the most of it. Still, for builders who want a future-proof setup and aren't afraid to invest in cooling and the latest motherboard, the 265K is a great all-rounder for modern desktops. Now we're in the top 3. Coming in third is the Ryzen 9 9900X. This chip is part of AMD's Zen 5 family and hits that performance sweet spot with 12 cores and 24 threads. It's perfect for anyone who wants to game, stream, and edit video all on one machine. You're getting faster base and boost speeds than most CPUs below it, with solid efficiency and a large 64 megabit cache that keeps things running smooth, especially for heavier workloads. Plus, it's fully up to date with DDR5 and PCIe 5.0. The only real downside is that 120 watts power puts it right in the middle, not the most efficient, not the hottest. It also doesn't come with a giant cache of its bigger brother, which affects performance in certain games. Still, this is one of the most well-balanced processors in the lineup. It gives you top-tier productivity without going overkill, and is perfect for users who want strong performance across the board. Runner-up goes to the Ultra 9 285, Intel's powerhouse for hybrid computing. With 24 cores split between performance and efficiency, this CPU is built to handle everything from editing projects to running dozens of browser tabs to AAA gaming. Its Arrow Lake architecture brings efficiency and smart resource management, and while its base power is just 65 watts, it can stretch up to 182 watts under full load, meaning it has serious muscle when it's needed most. The drawback? Gaming performance doesn't quite hit the highs of AMD's best, and it still requires a new motherboard and DDR5 memory, so upgrading means spending more than just the CPU cost. But if you're a multitasker or content creator who wants power, versatility, and forward-looking features, this processor is a beast. Finally, we've reached number 1, the absolute best CPU on this list, the Ryzen 9 9950X3D. This chip is a monster. It has 16 cores, 32 threads, and a massive 128 megs of 3D cache. For gaming, it's pretty much unmatched right now. The 3D V cache gives it a huge edge in cache-sensitive games, and the Zen 5 architecture makes sure it doesn't sacrifice power for speed. With a 5.7 GHz boost and modern platform support, this chip is all about going big. But make no mistake, this is a power-hungry beast at 170 watts. You'll want top-tier cooling and a solid AM5 build to support it, and the price is steep. This is for users who want nothing but the best. If you're building a high-end rig for gaming, streaming, rendering, and everything in between, this is the king. No compromises, just raw performance. All the top processors we review today are linked below. Make sure to check them out for the best prices available right now. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dive tech reviews. Catch you in the next one.